And now we're out. Hey. Hi them. I still don't know your birth names.
Shay has seen the true face of the world, and he has chosen his path accordingly. A similar choice will soon present itself to you.
The assassins didn't mean to do what they did.
I did not think you'd get this far, but you seem to be on the right track. We still can't access the servers in the basement, but there's another one located at the top of the building near Melanie's office. That's your next stop.
What she did with her hands there, it's like pulling cords or something. Alrighty, we're gonna get level 2 access because of this. Hey. Bless me. Lobby. Oh no, CCR. Ugh.
Could you stop by my office? We need to have a talk.
Melanie? Okay. What's going on? Is this about what happened in Assassin's Creed 4, you know, with the Sage and stuff? Is Olivia got... Oh, you're in charge now. How sexy. I wanna... bloody arrows. Never mind. Hi. What happened in here? Holy crap. Is this gonna turn into like a survival horror game? I'm a little worried. Assassin's Creed survival horror style. I need level 2 access.
We need to unlock the next server, Numbskull.
That is the next server, isn't it? It's because I need to talk to Melanie that it doesn't activate. Aveline? No, I think that's just meant to be a mermaid. Hey, Melanie. Hang on a second, I'm just gonna search your room. In case you got anything special. How's the view today? Oh, it's all snowy. Oh, that looks beautiful. Holy. That actually looks very beautiful. Imagine if there's like Chicago back there and it's Watch Dogs 1 confirmed. Ah, there you are. Knew there'd be one. Just to keep... whoops. Just to keep you in the loop, I heard back from editorial this morning. The story itself is untouched, but this is going to be the menu text for the Haytham Kenway Adventure feature. Devoted patriot, celebrated scholar, loving father, exclusive to Helix, witnessed the rise and martyrdom of one of the American Revolution's least known heroes. Helix exclusive. I think it fits perfectly with the title you've chosen, The Lone Eagle. Haytham is going to appeal to a wide audience, and his story is definitely going to give people a bad case of the feels, as those internet kids like to say. Oh my god, I'm old, aren't I? The feels. Anything back here? Nope. Okay. Hey, Melanie. Look, there's a picture of Olivia.
This office used to belong to a man named Olivier Garneau. He was my predecessor as Chief Creative Officer of Abstergo Entertainment. Otto Berg is a representative from our parent company, Abstergo Industries. He's showing you the true history of the world, just like they showed me. Olivier was kind, he was intelligent and passionate about our work, but a year ago, he caught a glimpse of this truth. They never found his body.
Ooh.
This is not the way we normally bring people up to speed on these matters, but you've worked hard and are proving yourself, so...
Wait. Are we playing as a different character as the one we played in Assassin's Creed 4? So, like, the Assassin's Creed 4 me got caught up in the Sage business and probably got promoted or something, and now I'm playing as a new me that's going through Shay Cormac's files? Because I feel like Melanie would know us more than... She wouldn't need to do all this introduction stuff. And we'd know who Olivia is, so she wouldn't need to explain who he is. That's weird.
I'm granting you level 2 security access.
Okay.
The servers on this floor should unlock more of Shay's memories.
That's all you needed to say? Thanks, I guess. Okay. Can I, access this now? Nope. Can someone explain why this is going on, though? Like, seriously. It's scary. Ah, whoops. Didn't mean to do that. I'm just so used to pressing the left mouse button randomly. Okay, there's that. That's level 3 access. Here we go. Time for more annoyances. Oh, there we go. Core repaired. These don't really take much skill, they just take random spinning around. Francis Mackendall saved Baptist from slavery and inducted him into his so-called Brotherhood. I can't hear any of this. Mackendall was a vicious mentor in his desperate attempt to liberate slaves. He broke his own creed by indiscriminately killing nobles. Why can't I hear any of this? Misguided as they are, some assassins are honourable. Mackendall was not one of them. Thanks to the calculating genius of Madeleine de Lisle, the Templars made an example of Mackendall by way of public execution in 1758. His pathetic excuse for a brotherhood quickly fell apart. When his comrade and childhood friend Agate fled to Louisiana, Baptiste saw the futility of his former life in Mackendall's Brotherhood. Madeleine saw Baptiste's potential and instructed her Templars in New Orleans to strike a deal with him. If he could draw Agate out of hiding and eliminate him, he would have granted a place in the Templar Order. Although Baptiste is killed by the assassin Aveline de Grandpa, his path clearly demonstrates the inherent superiority of Templar ideals over assassin terrorism. Okay. Why couldn't I hear any of that? Yeah, I literally can't hear any of it. That's hilarious.
I've got your animus ready and waiting.
Have you got my sound working too? Because that would help. I'm serious. That was annoying. Though I can't play Liberations because I haven't got the game. But that guy seems pretty cool. Let's go to the lobby. I want to see some stuff.
Smooth moves, numbskull. I've got the next set of Shay's memories loaded up and ready to go.
We are nearly there. Know that you are
What?
a worthy cause, even if you do not yet know what it is.
Well, thanks, I guess. Time to hack these computers. Though? No. Okay, I think I'm understanding this just a little bit more, but I still need to practice. God damn, this is annoying. There we go, finally. Again, like Ethan Canray, Daniel Cross came from an assassin bloodline as an Orlov family. Had it last at least 2 generations. Can't be bothered reading any of that. Why can't you put sound in? Why? Like, I'm serious. Is there just something wrong with my settings? No, there isn't. There is nothing wrong.
I'm bored out of my skull.
Then let me take control.
Orders are orders, and my orders are to stand right here.
Okay. So if someone walks by, your orders are not to stop them? You'd think your orders would be to stop them. Oh, that looks freaky. But also very cool. There we go.
Do you care to explain what happened in Paris?
Gavin Banks led a team of assassins to your laboratory and destroyed it.
That lab was supposed to be completely off the grid. How did they find it?
Banks is a known associate of Sean Hastings and Rebecca Crane, who have infiltrated Abstergo before. He is also not your typical assassin brawler. He follows information. They found a way to access your Helix servers. Nothing is off the grid anymore.
That facility was dedicated to studying the sage we recovered from Montreal last year.
If you had informed me of its existence, Sigma Team could have protected your interests.
Did you engage Banks' team?
Sorkin and I tracked them from Paris to La Rochelle, where their ship was waiting for them. We fought, but we were outnumbered. Sorkin was stabbed 7 times by an assassin we have identified as Galina Voronina.
And you let them get away?
Let's be very clear. I was trained to hunt and kill assassins. It was you who disbanded my team and sent me on a fool's errand across the surface of the Earth. I warned you this would happen.
You know what? I can admit when I'm wrong. You have my permission to reform Sigma Team.
I need DaCosta back.
Impossible. She's still in Montreal.
Unacceptable.
I've apologized for my oversight, Berg, but don't push me. The fact is, we need to find new sages. Alvaro Grammatica tells me that Melanie LeMay has a few promising leads in Montreal.
When will DaCosta be finished?
She's ahead of schedule on security upgrades and firewalls, but Helix is a target for assassins, Erudito, and the First Civilization consciousness. So, there have been some setbacks.
Is the building physically secure?
There's security on site.
Send me there.
Oh? I thought you were too good to be wasted on such trivial matters.
I wanted DaCosta back on my team, and if that building is a target, I need to make sure she's looked after. I will also improve their security in my own way.
Very well, I'll start preparing the necessary documents. Like DaCosta, you'll be a consultant from Abstergo Industries, there to help bring them up to speed on some new policies.
In the meantime, send some extra agents to Paris. I suspect there may still be assassins lurking there.
Alrighty. Hello there. So if I'm reading your reports properly, you're saying Giovanni Borgia was born deformed, miraculously survived, but frequently hallucinated about past lives, and associated with some of the biggest occults of the Renaissance. That's amazing. Our last supernatural movie, They Walk Among Us, was met with really mediocre reviews. If we can use those genetic memories to start a new occult thriller franchise, we might be able to win back some of those disgruntled fans. Am I? Alright. Just looking around. Oh, I'm sure now. I'm good. Oh, hi there. You know, okay. Ah, there's one. We have Devils of the Caribbean. What? We have Devils of the Caribbean taken from his genetic memories, but I think we can do more. Is there a way we can spin a cautionary tale around his actual life? Alternatively, do we know anything about his life once he returned to England? I know his family had a big mansion in London somewhere. Is it still standing? I don't want to give the impression that the studio is just reusing the same genetic memories over and over. So while I want to recycle assets to save money, the experience has to be totally fresh, I mean.
I'm so glad I went to university.
These hand-drawn animations are fantastic.
We're making good progress here.
What the hell do they need so many screens for in the
Here's
first
one.
place?
I thought the fad would die out, but big-budget historic epics is still a thing. I think it's time Stoker Entertainment showed everyone how it's really done. A quick glance through some DDS files brought up the name Kairos of Xerox. He's a renowned athlete, but also studied with Pythagoras. That's a well-educated slice of beefcake right there. Cool. It's 11.
How about now? No? Now? No. Shit. Why isn't this working? But have you tried it, though?
No, stories told in rhyme? It doesn't sound like my thing.
How can you dismiss it without even playing it?
Alrighty.
Are there PvP death matches in it?
Huh.
What? No, no. It's a beautiful turn-based RPG.
Pass.
Just waiting for the next line. Okay, well, he's talking about Final Fantasy, I think. There's a lot of turn-based RPGs, but that's the main one. Ugh. Well, let's go back to the Helix research. Away! Now that we have level 2 access, should be able to do more things like this. There's one. Hi, Emma. I think we should focus on George Washington rather than Connor. Washington and the Wolf has a nice ring to it. Take part in the unlikely friendship about America's most revered hero, General George Washington, and a sullen Mohawk native named Connor. A stirring tale of violence, revenge, and betrayal set during the earliest years of the American Revolution. George Washington Weaverkin franchise. I don't know that we'd get more than one feature out of Connor. Plus, I don't even get me started on his wife or the way he died. What a mess. Okay. There's a laptop. I'm a computer. Why did I say laptop? Just... Ooh. Is that Far Cry? I can't see properly. But that is definitely Far Cry 3. What's that there, though? Like, that's an Assassin's Creed symbol, but... yeah. Oh, there it is again. Far Cry 3... I don't know what that is. Alright, let's log into the computers. Okay. Core repaired.
Given the nature of our current investigation, I have been looking at other assassins who, despite themselves, have helped the Templar cause. The first is Clay Kaczmarek, who infiltrated Warren Viddick's Animus project in Rome. He became the project's Subject 16. Kaczmarek's rich ancestry helped Viddick to identify the Renaissance assassin Ezio Auditore as a person of interest. Driven mad by overexposure to the Animus, he committed suicide. However, Kaczmarek may have unexpectedly become useful again. While in the Animus, Subject 16 came into contact with the first civilization entity known as Juno. Perhaps studying his bizarre Animus experiences can help us find a way to deal with the looming threat Juno promises. With Subject 16 out of the picture, Viddick needed a replacement. Desmond Miles, a runaway assassin, was captured in September 2012 and was used as Animus Subject 17 to further the search for an Apple of Eden. He managed to escape and uncovered an imminent threat to the planet. A solar flare similar to the one that wiped out the precursor race over 75,000 years ago. Desmond Miles also reactivated a first civilization temple in New York and used it to save the world, but it cost him his life. Abstergo recovered his body. In death, Desmond Miles became Sample 17, and his valuable genetic data was uploaded to the cloud servers in order to benefit all branches of Abstergo. Whether they live or die, we must continue to find ways to make the assassins work for us.
Well, I mean, that's if they want to, I guess? But then again, I guess you don't really put him into a choice. God damn, this is annoying. There we go. Trial and error, trial and error.
It is 4:26 on December 13, 2012. Debriefing of Sigma Team's Cairo operation. Debriefing conducted by Abstergo psychiatrist Tibor Hashek, Level 7, and Director of Operations Letitia England, Level 9. State your name and rank for the record.
Juhani Otzoberg, service number OP-114-8506-B, Master Templar.
How would you classify the result of your Cairo mission, Master Berg?
I would call it a complete success. The new Sigma team performed admirably.
That's going a bit far, don't you think?
The target, William Miles, was apprehended, and the first civilization artifact was retrieved. Both were handed off to Warren Vidic without incident. May I ask how you would rate the mission?
We're pleased with the results, but not with the methods with which you achieved them.
I see. May I ask why?
You went off mission. You were supposed to apprehend the target at the airport, not at the museum.
When the target emerged from the plane, he was posing as a tour guide for a class of high school students on a field trip.
A member of Sigma team informed us you aborted the mission then and there.
I will not deny this, but tell me, who talked?
I cannot reveal that.
No matter, I will find out on my own. Back to business. The target was very smart, but also very sloppy.
Explain.
The target possessed advanced counter-surveillance techniques, but lacked the skill to implement them properly.
The target was trained as an assassin since birth.
I am aware. However, it has been many years since he was an active field agent. He must have been very desperate to go himself, as these days he is more of a talker, a puppet master.
And what are you?
A predator.
A predator who defied orders because of the presence of some schoolgirls.
I prefer to think of myself as one who can choose the most opportune time to strike. The last time I followed orders to the letter was in Florence. That did not end well for anyone.
Was it that? Or did the students perhaps remind you of your daughter?
I separate my work and personal life completely.
Your daughter's recovery has been remarkable. I do hope her progress continues.
Please, don't.
I beg your pardon.
I find your attempt to threaten my child vulgar and unnecessary.
Explain.
Abstergo's pharmaceuticals have given my child a chance at a life free from pain. And I have at last found what I believe to be my calling in life.
And for that, we expect obedience.
For that you have my loyalty. The involvement of the children in Egypt compromised the original mission. Nothing more.
We already have one Master Templar that we can barely control. I don't like the idea of having two loose cannons out there.
With all due respect to Master Cross, while he is gifted, he is mentally disturbed.
We mean no disrespect, but after losing your team in Florence, we felt a need to keep a close eye on you.
I achieved all mission objectives, and achieved them without bloodshed. So my only question for you is, am I in command of Sigma team or not?
As you said, the results were impeccable.
Then I believe this meeting to be at an end. I request permission to leave.
Do you have something more important to do?
I am going to find out who among my team talked to you. I will not tolerate that kind of insubordination.
I think we can stop here.
The briefing ended at 4:34. Transcript to be sent to Alan Ricken for security clearance.
Wow then, that was about in Assassin's Creed 3, where we had to go off to save our father. Desmond did. Because William went to go get the artifact and we went to continue with Connor. And then we woke up to find that our father had been apprehended. Alrighty.
I can't let you in here.
Shut up.
I suggest you move along.
You always do that.
I'm bored out of my skull.
Indeed.
But orders are orders, and my orders are to stand right here.
Right, I think this is the other door.
Helix is still up and running, but it looks like there could still be some interruptions in the service.
Nope. I need level 3 clearance to continue any further. Let's go back into our Animus then.